What is going on, folks? It is the Owlmeister here, back with another Trampy reaction, and obviously, you guys, as you've made it very clear in the comments and the amount of likes that you've been sharing, like recently, my latest one has reached 100 likes, which is insane. As you guys have made it very clear, you are enjoying this series so much, and you are smashing it out of the park with the amount of love and support you are sending my way, so I can't thank you guys enough for just generally being an amazing audience, and just helping me support my channel during this time. So thank you guys so much for being patient with me. And obviously, we're not going to dawdle. We are going to get straight into this. Last time, it was his version of Thomas and the Trucks, which was probably my favorite so far, I'm going to be honest. I think I mentioned in the video that it was my favorite. It's just in terms of how it ended and how it almost it improved upon like sort of what the original story was missing in terms of like content. Like it gave Thomas and Edward a kind of heart-to-heart at the end, which would lead into this next episode, which I assume is going to be an adaptation of Thomas and the Breakdown Train, which obviously, because that's kind of how the story goes. Like, look it up, guys. It's true. I promise you. As a fanboy of Thomas the Train for years, I would know. But another creepy owl. Now back to wholesome reaction, little owl. Oh, goody, yay, I'm back. But yeah, we're back. Hopefully, this series will just keep getting better and better and better with time, as the kind of story thickens, as the plot thickens, as the saying goes. But yeah, so let's not faff anymore. But first off, quick little plug. I'm sure you guys saw in my community post, I recently did my first ever singing commission, which was on the channel of Sooty Will. You guys may have heard of him. Yeah, but he approached me about a few months ago, and he commissioned me to do Squeak, Rattle, and Roll for him. I can't do my R's, man. Squeak, Rattle, and Roll for him, which was so much fun, and the end product's amazing. Go check out his channel. His production quality is top-notch. Definitely better than mine. But yeah, thank you so much again, Will, for letting me be involved with that. And just in general, that clap definitely peaked on the microphone. But let's get back into this. So thank you guys so much for the support on the channel and this series recently. And let's continue this hype train going. Let's get this hype train going, no pun intended. Drop the video a like if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel too if you want to see more content like this. And let's go! Trampy Movie 7, Runaway. Ooh, no intro. Interesting. I will say, you probably can't see it because obviously I keep it in a kind of smaller screen. Sorry, first thing. But you can see one of the biggest issues with... because I've done this with a few of my images. One of the thing is with this thing, when you zoom in on the image, it gets really pixelated. And it's sort of... I don't want to say it ruins the actual experience of it, but it's something that's why there's cameras take into account like zoom in shots and stuff like that, because the whole point of a camera is it's meant to kind of account for the fact that it's kind of like a different shot, so it can adjust the proportions. I think that's how it works. That's kind of how it... You know what I mean, though, with how I'm explaining it. It's not my expertise, but just in general, when you zoom in the image, it just makes it very pixelated, so it's kind of... Obviously, it doesn't ruin it. This is a fan project, after all, and it's kind of meant to have its own charm. But I'm just saying that's always something to kind of take into account when you are using just images to tell your story. Like, zooming in these pixels, like, it's a little thing, but it does make a huge difference. And again, there's not really much you can do about it.
Gently now. Don't rush it. Steady.
Speaking of which, though, I do wonder if there's I'm sorry, I'm waffling on quite a bit. But I do wonder if there's, like, an AI site somewhere that kind of adjusts for, like, the pixels and zoomed in. Sure, that's out there somewhere. AI, be useful for once. Anyways, I'm waffling. Let's get into this. Also, staying hydrated this time.
Well done, Thomas. Note how the trucks are behaving themselves.
Stay
You've earned
hydrated
their
or I will
respect,
kill you.
and now they trust you to take them.
Well, that's nice to know. But Edward, I'm sorry, but when are we going to get to pull a real goods train? Like out on the line?
Well, Thomas, it depends. Do you think you're ready?
Again with the faces. They are just so memeable, and I love it. Like, my friend Aaron Williams recently, I still need that video actually. He recently did a tutorial on how to do those faces, so go check that out. But they're so memeable, and I love it. Oh, whoops.
I think I am. No. Now, perhaps I should rephrase that. Do you think you're ready? Or do you know you're ready?
Good question.
Hey, is my train ready yet?
Hold on, James. Thomas?
I
know I'm ready. Well, all right then. Let's see what you've learned since we've started. I'll travel behind
He's
and bank you
confident.
if necessary, but that's all I'll do. You're the engine in charge. Never mind, James.
All right. Let's go.
Ah, the feels,
mind, James.
man.
Never mind. What you mean, never mind? I got steamed up for nothing. You're going to tell me never mind?
Do you see what I mean with the pixelated?
What am I supposed to do now?
It's not his fault. Seriously, it's Trampy. This is not a criticism or anything. It's just pointing out the kind of the drawback with this kind of storytelling.
Oh.
Fade out. Oh, there's the intro. Hey there. I was wondering where you were. But I guess it was kind of like it was kind of important to make that transition and to kind of show like that first kind of instance is showing Thomas gains more confidence, something he didn't have in the previous episode. So that kind of confidence is something he will carry into this next episode. So that's so an important kind of detail to note on there. Also, can I just say, I hate that scene in Old Iron where James is just spinning around the turntable for literally like 50 minutes. I hate that. I hate how long and drawn out that shot is. It ruins the pacing of an otherwise really, really great episode.
Huh. That was quick. Well, you really are the Red Rocket.
He took my goods train.
Who?
Thomas and Edward on the main line. My goods train.
You mean he's actually taking
My
one out
goods
this time?
train?
I'm shocked. Me too. You know what? Good for him.
Good for him. Good for him.
Hey.
What about good for me? That's my goods train he took. I'm out
Good
of the
for
job.
you,
Oh my God,
you're looking
relax,
good up
you're
there
not out of
without
the
me,
job,
baby.
James.
Gotta wish that I could do that.
You said Thomas and Edward took your train, right? Yeah. But
Yes,
they're
I'm a
probably
musical
just
theatre
using it
person,
for a
can you
training
not tell?
exercise or something. They're not actively trying to sabotage your job. Besides,
I know that
didn't
wasn't
you say
musical
you take
theatre.
coaches as well.
Musical
Oh,
theatre,
yeah,
but
but
the
I'm not
vibes,
taking
the
coaches
vibes,
now.
I'm telling you.
I meant like, what if
Why else do you
Thomas
think I do
replaces
covers on my
me?
channel?
And I'll get stuck shunting trains for you bellends for the rest of my life.
But joke's on you, engines don't have those, James.
Oh, come on. Are you really worried about that? Yeah, kind of.
No, please, we have nothing to worry about, little James. Only tank engines shunt trains. Tender engines do not. Are you a tank engine, little James?
No, I'm
Well, there you go. You can
Foreshadowing! Again! The foreshadowing is so good. It's so, like, because you know what's coming. So it's kind of just like, it's finding those ways of integrating how you can link these stories even more, even before they happen. Like, that's just, it's such excellent writing.
stop worrying now.
I mean, I guess you're right.
Like, these aren't
Honestly,
just
James,
just
use your
cutaway
brain here.
lines. These
If you
lines
have
will
one, that
have
is.
repercussions.
Thomas probably won't even make it up that hill again.
I say
You'll be fine.
It will come back to eat those words. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm rusty, okay? I'm really rusty.
All right. Come on, you can do it, Thomas. Up we go.
Pretty good. Okay, okay.
He's good.
Definitely
Too hard, come on.
All right, Thomas, we've reached the top now. What's next?
Right. Brakes on.
Alright, good so far, good so far.
Good job.
Let the trucks take you.
Oh, it's done that perfectly.
Too fast. Not too fast. Now, Thomas, now.
This feels like a Rocky training montage, just saying. That's the wrong music I should have had.
I did it! I did it, Edward!
Well done!
Yo, Adrian, I did it! That was the worst Rocky impression. I can't believe I'm a voice actor, man.
Well, Thomas, I must say, I am impressed. You've improved immensely.
Thanks, Edward.
I'd rather not get your hopes up, but you've definitely...
Yes, good job, Thomas. You've definitely made an improvement. Oh, thanks, James. You better watch out there. I might overtake you.
I'm sorry.
Definitely.
Every time I see that James, I don't know what to sound narcissistic here. Every time I see that James shot, I'm reminded of my own skit where it's just, I look like if Barbie drew a scrotum. Every single time I see that shot, I'm now reminded of that skit.
Good job, Thomas. You've definitely made an improvement. Oh, thanks, James. You better watch out there. I might overtake you. Overtake me?
Overtake
no one
me?
overtakes me, Thomas. I'm a splendid red engine who knows how to deal with trucks. I have my own little way with them that allows me to deliver them early and safely. It's called strategy. You think you've got that, Thomas? Oh, I think
It's a very popular James voice to do, because you've noticed from from my videos and stuff I've done with other people, I typically go into the kind of Keith Wick kind of nasally James, or that kind of like early Michelangelis, but it's a lot more kind of popular. This kind of deep, kind of scouser, this kind of tone. I don't know which I prefer. I know the kind of nasal just sounds better with my voice personally, and I prefer doing it, and it feels more comfortable doing it. I don't know, it just feels more natural doing that voice to me, but I don't really know what I prefer. I like both interpretations of him.
I've got something even
break
better
buffer.
than that, James. I
buffered
pulled the
for like
trucks
a
uphill
second.
with no trouble at all. It's called skill. Ha! You think you've got skill now that you've delivered one goods train successfully? Whoop-de-doo, hotshot. You think you're better than me? I've delivered more goods trains than you ever have in your life.
All right, James, calm down. I was just teasing you.
No, Thomas, no, it's okay.
Hey,
I'm all right.
that's,
calm.
do you know
Don't
what,
make it-
that's growth, that little bit there. Thomas like say, hey, it's just a joke, that kind of understanding. He's actually clarifying. That's just a real sense of growth, just a little bit there.
Personally, you know,
I'm
I was just
overanalyzing a lot of
congratulating
stuff here.
you.
Well, that was pretty aggressive congratulating, James.
I'm not aggressive, you are! Shut up! Stop talking to me! Ah!
What's with him?
And
He's
James
just...
snorted in panic.
James is just happy for you. His aggression comes from the thought of what this could mean for him. Which is nothing, but James doesn't realize that.
What? What?
What, does he actually
What?
think I could replace him or something? I wouldn't put it behind him. Come on now, hotshot. There's someone who wants to talk to you. Edward? You mean Sir Topham Hatt? Thomas, if this goes well, your future might as well start today.
Come on now, what are we waiting for? We don't want to keep them waiting, do we?
I love it.
All right, Thomas, I'm coming. Wait up. I haven't even told you where he is.
Just gonna guess. Oh!
Stupid Thomas taking my goods train, thinking I'm overreacting. Well, I'll tell you what, that's just... Shut up! That's a lie!
James!
my.
Fucking chill, bro. Jesus Christ.
Easy, little James. We don't want to scare the trucks now.
Yeah, why don't you mind your own business over there, Gordon, and pull your express, you muppet?
Good God, I'd rather
Muppets.
have Thomas pull us today.
Hey!
Ow! Ow! God, why would you say that?
Thomas isn't here right now. I'm your
I love that one shot. Why would you say that?
today. Is there something wrong with me?
You idiot!
Right then, I didn't think so.
Well, I can't be honest,
on.
can I? Oh, shut up!
Good luck.
Trampy, I'm glad you're getting ad revenue, but not so helpful for my reactions.
Right on time, Thomas and Edward.
Yes, sir. Really useful engines are always on time, sir.
Indeed they are, Thomas. Speaking of, your work in the yard these past 3 or so weeks have really impressed me. I must say, well done, Thomas.
Thank you, sir.
Character development.
Look at that. Going uphill isn't that hard, Thomas. Anyone could do it. The trucks aren't holding me back. I'm the bigger engine here.
There's
You got
nothing
nothing
holding
on
me
me,
back.
Thomas, you fool.
Almost there, wait till I say.
I'm a really splendid, useful engine.
Now! Push him now!
Oh, here we go again.
Stupid truck, stop that! Oh, whoa, wait, hey, hey, wait, hey, stop! Hey, no, wait,
No, I'm not.
Down we go!
Why am I just imagining now I just do an a cappella version of all the... If I knew how to do a cappella, I would so do, like, a cappella versions of all the Thomas themes. I'd love to do that.
All right, Thomas.
Oh,
You've
great, now I've given
definitely
someone else
proved
the
yourself
idea.
a hard-working engine. But I don't think you're quite there yet.
But sir, what do you mean?
I want to
You literally just improved last episode.
be fair, Thomas, but I
Oh,
don't
don't
know. I really don't. What
The Fat Controller was beginning to make up his mind about Thomas, but that's another story. Oh no, wait, it is actually this one. Okay. I'll shut up now.
Oh my goodness.
Scream!
the? Thomas, wait! Thomas, come back here!
Is he gonna do the Adventure Begins thing where Thomas chases, runs alongside James? I do love that song, by the way.
I don't want to go any faster! James! James! Thomas? Oh my god! Thomas! Use your brakes! What?
Oh no! And I've been keeping my regulator open this entire time! I can't use my brakes, you idiot! They're on fire! Okay, if anybody can get that reference, I swear to God, if anybody can get that reference, yes.
Use your brain! I'm trying! They're stuck! Try harder!
So he doesn't have wooden brakes this time, wait.
And Thomas, I don't have a driver! What? What do you mean? Where's your driver at? He got bumped off my foot plate! Oh my god, Thomas, I'm gonna die!
I'm sorry. I really shouldn't laugh at that. It's the simple lines. Oh my god, I'm gonna die!
No, you're not! Stay with me, James! I'm
It's
gonna
the
try
simple
and
lines
couple up
like that.
behind you!
It's the
I'm gonna
simple
try and
lines.
slow you down! Okay!
Do you see them anywhere?
No!
They shouldn't be too far. Come on.
Ooh,
Couple me up!
that's an interesting edit.
Couple me up! Quickly!
Right.
Wait a minute, I can't. Your buffers are made of plastic. Oh, damn cheap merchandising.
Oh! Hurry, Thomas!
Oh, shut up, trucks.
Come on.
Got it! Everyone hold on! We're stopping! We're stopping! Oh no! It's still too fast! I'm coming off!
Oh no, look out, cows!
James! James! Oh dear.
Said a cow.
James! Are you okay? James!
Oh my.
Ooh.
Thomas.
The edits are getting much better. They're getting much more kind of creative.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, James. This is all my fault. I shouldn't have teased you.
No, Thomas.
Why is it?
I was the one who overreacted. You did such a splendid job in the yard, I thought everyone might think you're better than me. Honestly, they might be right. I'm no one's favourite engine. I'm just a
James, knock it.
James, you're mine. You are. Well, it's a tie between James and Edward for my favourite character.
Off, all right. No one has to be the favourite engine. We're all useful in our own way. Now
More
quit
death!
moping and
More
work with me
death!
through
I
this.
love it! I love it!
Alright.
All right. There's a goods yard near here. Maybe they've got some cranes. I'll go check. You
this
stay here.
series so much
All right, I'll be right back.
That's all I can do.
That's all I can do. Why did it turn Scottish on that last? That's all I can do.
Oh my god.
James, are you alright? Are you hurt? No, I think I'm fine.
Man just crashed at like, what, 55, 60 miles per hour, and he's saying that he's not hurt.
Thanks to Thomas.
Thomas?
Yeah, if he didn't try and stop my train, the crash would have been worse.
Is that right?
Oh, sir. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. The trucks, they were pushing me.
Why were the trucks pushing you, James?
Leave him alone. He just got Leave him alone.
Might have been a bit aggressive with them.
Doesn't matter.
Where's your driver?
He's crashed.
I haven't once, sir. The truck's
He's right there. And his fireman.
bumped him off my footplate. It's,
Yeah. Sure, couldn't they have mentioned that his driver and fireman bumped off the footplate? Because if the fireman was still there, he could have applied the brakes. Surely.
In that
Tell me
case,
I'm
you
not the
are
only one
lucky
thinking
Thomas
this.
came to save you. Where's he at anyway?
I found him, sir.
Yeah.
Thomas?
Yes, sir?
You called.
Actually, Thomas, we'll discuss this later. Edward,
Yes, sir?
take away the trucks that are still intact. Thomas, you stay here and help James.
Yes, sir. We'll discuss this later. That can't be a good sign.
What's he
No, it
talking
doesn't sound
about,
like
Thomas?
it,
He
does
just
it?
about saved my life.
Yeah. But I abandoned Sir Topmat after he told me I'm not quite a useful engine yet, and I didn't even succeed in stopping you from hurtling off the line.
I don't think it's that deep, Thomas. You still slowed the train down. Oh, hey! Whoa! Hey, watch the paint! You're scraping it! Hey, watch it!
Oh, shut up. I think there's more things to concern about.
Times you already look like crap. Does it really matter that the crumbs ruin your paint even more?
Yes, Thomas, it does actually. It's only more work
The
for
edits are
painters,
getting so much
mate.
better, man.
But honestly,
They're less, I will say, like, I know I was laughing at them as a joke, but they're less creepy. They're unironically less creepy now.
I wouldn't worry about Sir Topmat too much.
Yeah, I guess. What do you think he meant by, we'll continue this discussion later?
I don't know. He'll probably say something like, "It's Thomas. I appreciate you attempting to stop James, but you should not jump into places you don't belong." Or something like that. I don't know.
Wow, that did not make me feel any better, James.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's
Thank
James
you for
we're
saving me,
talking about,
though.
so-
I really do appreciate it. I'm surprised you're bothered after I've been so rude to you.
Well, I mean, come on now. You really think I would let those trucks put a splendid red engine like you out of commission so soon?
No,
You just called him ugly a minute ago.
No, it wouldn't. Come on now.
I love that shot. It's such an underrated shot. Oh, it's not in again. Oh, I thought it said shorter than that. Nighttime came when the engines finally returned home.
Ah, Thomas, just in time for the meeting. For those unaware, James had a nasty accident rounding a curve on the main line earlier today. I'm happy to report that little damage was done and James is fine. He'll need repairs, however, and that's where he's at now. He'll return to work in the next coming days as good as new. Though if it wasn't for Thomas jumping in and attempting to stop the train, the accident could have been worse and possibly put James out of commission earlier than intended. So
I mean, looking at the state of him during the accident, he was kind of already in quite dire condition.
thank you, Thomas. And that brings me to my next announcement. Lately, I've been secretly in talks of restoring the old Farquhar branch line. But in order to do that, I need an engine who's responsible, reliable, and useful
Really
enough to
useful.
run
Oh,
it.
damn it!
Thomas,
Really?
would that be something you'd be interested in?
Oh dear, it's getting late. Oh, I had
Yes,
no idea.
sir, yes.
Oh, I must find that
I'd be honored,
incredible.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Then it's settled. When James returns from the works, you, Thomas, shall have a branch line all to yourself, with coaches of your very own.
Thank you,
Way to
sir.
go, Thomas.
Now, hold on. Sir? Yes, Gordon? If Thomas is off running a branch line,
Oh no.
who will be here to shunt our coaches?
Oh no.
Tender engines
Oh,
don't
no.
shunt their own trains.
Oh no.
Well, Gordon, then I guess you'll have to do just that until I can find another engine
Oh, no.
like Thomas.
No.
Oh,
Thank you, sir. I won't disappoint you, sir.
I know
He's
you
taking it
won't.
pretty well.
Good
I shouldn't
job,
speak too soon,
Thomas.
should I?
Thanks, Edward. Will we still see each other, Edward? Of course we will. You know how small this railway is? You know where to find me. Thanks, Edward.
It feels earned. It feels earned. It feels so much more earned when you put into context, like, that dynamic with Edward and knowing that he had someone behind him supporting him the entire way. It's similar to what they did with The Adventure Begins, where they gave that extra added dynamic with Edward, but this is, like, done to, like, 100. So, honestly, like, this is why people are kind of, like, wondering, oh, what, like, I'm not saying anyone's ever, like, said this, but sometimes you kind of, like, wonder, oh, why does series like this exist? It's so that people can have their own interpretation and add what they feel was missing to the depth of the story and the characters, and just in general, just add that little bit extra that was missing, that they felt was missing in the episode. And it's, again, definitely been done there. Like I said, edits definitely have been majorly improved. Like, it's experimenting with different kind of facial edits, and it's kind of like starting to create its own identity in terms of a visual style, obviously. Like I said, some of the zooming in on the shots is a bit pixelated, but it's being used less and less, I've noticed. And it's kind of like using the actual original frame rate of the image. So, thankfully, the original scale, I should say. So the frame rate isn't dropping it only drops when you zoom in on it. Yeah, and just in general, just a lot of depth. I almost felt like crying at the end of that. Obviously, yeah, I didn't actually show any of that times. I'm normally quite emotional when it comes to reactions like this, and I kind of exaggerate my emotions a bit. But, no, just another great episode, really, and I'm really glad to be getting back into these. And obviously, fantastic that you guys are really, really enjoying them, because I'm enjoying them. Like I mentioned in my community post, I'm not specifically a reaction YouTuber, but it was how I started really growing my channel, and it was how I kind of keep a consistency with my channel, and also it really shows off my personality, and it's something that you guys really, really enjoy in that. So I'm really, really grateful for the support you have been showing, as you guys probably know. But I'm going to stop rambling and get this video uploaded. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Like I said, thank you guys so much for the support on the channel lately. I promise more of these will be coming soon. And yeah, thanks guys. This is Alyssa Lau speaking. I'll see you guys next time.